Hello, my sweet summer children. I've brought you some juice to get you through the long night. Today, I've brought you something a bit different, a little more fun, and guess what time it is? It's giveaway time. In the video I did about the Night King's army, we were all kind of wondering how old a corpse could the Night King animate? Could the kings of winter be awakened from their tomb? Could some of the best swords of all time wake from their long slumber and wreak havoc on mankind? There may be an undead army to fight for the living. The Golden Company and myself have talked about this privately for some time now, but that's for another video. So Sir Jaime Lannister has a dream while he rests under a weirwood stump. And he dreams of Rhaegar and the Kingsguard. They appear to him, and when they do, they are armored all in snow. We know Rhaegar was killed on the Trident. Sir Gerald Hightower, Sir Oswell Went, and Sir Arthur Dayne were killed at the Tower of Joy. So these members of the Kingsguard were killed at the Tower of Joy, and then Ned Stark somehow managed to destroy the tower and bury the Kingsmen and his companions in the rubble. So these bodies of these men have not been burned. A traditional Targaryen funeral consists of cremation. I don't recall reading anywhere that Rhaegar received a proper Targaryen burial, and I actually doubt that he would have, just because Robert hated his fucking guts. I can actually see Robert leaving him in the river to wash down and waste away to bone. Maybe the Silent Sisters did prepare his body, I'm not really sure. But if the Night King moves south and starts to animate the Warriors of Legends Lost, then find out we shall. So let's say the Night King does start to animate these Warriors of Legends. Will they still be able to fight as good as when they were alive? When Jon takes his vows and Jon and Sam find the dead bodies or whites that they bring with them to Castle Black that later awake and attack Lord Commander Mormont. Now, the interesting thing is they attacked Lord Commander Mormont and they knew exactly where to go. Lord Commander Mormont later says that a part of them must still remain in order to remember these things. So if a part of these legendary warriors remain, would they still be able to hold a sword the way they could in life? And if so, and you were the Night King, who would you choose for your Undead Kingsguard? I'm going to give you my top 5 Undead Kingsguard members. And the funny thing about this is that most of these top 5 are buried in the southernest part of Westeros, and that's Dorne. Maybe they are buried in Dorne because these are men you don't want coming back to join an undead army. Maybe that was a part of the promise me, Ned. Promise me you will bury these men in Dorne so they cannot be added to the Night King's army to fight my son. Promise me, Ned. Number 5. The most obvious choice there is, the Sword of the fucking Morning, Sir Arthur Dayne. His name alone is just badassery all around. Dawn is just a sword, but Sir Arthur is the true steel. His skills are on another level than most men. Jaime says he could kill 5 people with his left hand while taking a piss with the other. And we see him dancing and slashing and killing at the Tower of Joy, and the only reason he was beaten was because Howland Reed stabbed him in the back. So without a doubt, I'd add him to the Undead Kingsguard. Number 4. Ariel Hota. You guys, the show did not do Ariel Hota justice. He's like triple double OG. Ariel Hota is captain of Prince Doran's guard. Ariel is from Norvos and he was a trained killer from a very young age. He is wed to his axe and has sworn vows to serve, obey, and protect. After Sir Aerys Oakheart kills 2 of Doran's men, Ariel kills him basically like a savage. His death on TV is almost a crime because there's no way Ariel Hota is killed by the foolish sand snakes with a butter knife. Number 3. Sir Oswell Went. Sir Oswald Went was a member of the Kingsguard, killed at the Tower of Joy. He was the brother of Lord Went that sponsored the tourney at Harrenhal. When Jaime is name dropping about all the people he has learned from, he mentions Sir Oswald Went as if it's a prize to be trained by such a man. So yes, add him to the Kingsguard. Number 2, the White Bull, Sir Gerald Hightower. The White Bull was the Lord Commander of 2 kings, Jaehaerys Targaryen II and the Mad King. He is known as a fierce warrior, and again, when Jaime is name dropping on his trainers, he drops the White Bull's name. When you have a name like the White Bull, you have to be a complete badass, and then on top of it, your commander over the Sword of the Morning, yeah, add him to the Kingsguard. Number 1. Number 1 would go to Barristan Selmy, Barristan the Bold, but he was killed in Meereen, so I don't think it's possible. So I'm going to give the number 1 spot to the Prince of Princes, the once and future last dragon, Rhaegar Targaryen. Rhaegar thought he was to be the prince who was promised and started to practice with the sword at a young age. He also defeated Sir Barristan the Bold at the great tourney at Harrenhal. Rhaegar was known as a poet and as a songwriter, but Rhaegar was also known as a warrior. So that would be my Undead Kingsguard. What about you? Who would be in your Undead Kingsguard? For the giveaway, it's a $20 Amazon gift card. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment of who would be in your Undead Kingsguard. I'll leave all the instructions and info in the description box. As always, thanks for watching. Like this video if you like it, and don't forget to check out the Golden Company's first collaboration on the channel, Talking Thrones. You can connect with me on these social medias. Click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell and join the Sweet Summer family. Have a good night, guys.
Shame. Shame.